The way forward is decided. We have no choice but to follow Sorslay's demands and bring the salt to Esfrost. We have chosen our path. We shall do as Minister Sorsley asks and deliver the salt to Esfrost.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let's make haste.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
As you wish.
No good deed is the product of selflessness, and Minister Sorslay's intervention on the Wolfort's behalf is no exception. In exchange for their livelihoods, Serenoa and his entourage must transport Sorslay's illicit salt across their borders. With no pride left to bolster them, they have little choice but to obey. Preparations for the journey are a somber affair.
The cart's ready, my lord.
As are the disguises. None will suspect us to be aught but common merchants.
Good. Then let us prepare for our departure.
Just look at what we've been reduced to. Skullduggery and deceit. Whatever honor we had is losing its luster by the day.
So, I am queen.
Everyone has boarded the cart, my lord. We await your orders.
We cannot use the main road. This journey will not be an easy one.
I suspect not. Minister Sorslay's instructions were clear. We are to secure a new route through our domain that will not draw unwanted attention.
We've drawn up a rough map. It passes through uncharted wilderness and treacherous mountains, places which no common travelers would dare traverse. My scouts have also reported rumors that the area is inhabited by bandits and beasts alike.
To make no mention of the dismal weather on the horizon.
Regardless, we must depart. We have an appointment to keep after all.
Under the cover of rainfall, House Wolfort leads a cart full of salt northward through the treacherous mountain passes where few dare to tread. However, the rain quickly turns from help to hindrance as it batters down on the riders, making the ground treacherous and the path ahead clouded in mist. The party stops to wait out the weather and determine their next course of action.
There's nobody here. It should make a perfect spot for camp.
Are you certain, my lord?
Do you lack faith in our scouts?
Of course not, my lord. I just mean, it is hardly a place for a Prince of Glenbrook to sleep. Are we to crouch in range-rent shadows in the pursuit of clandestine dealings?
Need I remind you? I am Prince no longer. We must take such shelter as we can find.
But even so, that is no reason to forget who you were.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing at all. However, I believe I found a place for us to set camp. The road ahead is treacherous, and we would do well to rest and wait out the rain.
I am in agreement, my lord. Pushing further in this weather would be unwise.
Very well. Let's inspect the surroundings before setting camp.
Serenoa says, I wonder how the others are feeling about the situation. I had best talk to them. Frederica says, I had heard of the illegal salt trade when I lived in Esfrost. Everyone needs salt to live, but cannot always afford to buy it through legal means, so many purchase it off the black market. I never thought I'd be a part of the illicit trade myself, though I know this is for House Wolfort. I cannot help but feel conflicted. Gila says, I doubt the rain will let up any time soon. I just hope the path ahead won't present us with any more problems. Benedict says, I cannot help but wonder who it might be purchasing this illicit salt. We may be able to use this situation to our advantage depending on who they are. Eridor says, I still can't believe we're hauling illicit salt. It's disgraceful. But I'll gladly swallow my pride for the sake of House Wolfort. I guess that's what it means to be a leader. Huguette says, His Highness has been on high alert all night. I doubt he even notices that he's soaked to the bone. Do you think he's lost himself in his desire for revenge? I say, I understand your concern, but excessive displays may only make things worse. Speak to him as you always do. Huguette says, I understand. If I do that, it may help to ease some of His Highness' tensions. I'll do everything in my power to support him as I always have. She says, try as I might, I find it hard to act natural. She wants that prince dick. Roland says, Serenoa, I know it's too late for second thoughts, yet I cannot help but fear someone will see through my disguise. I say, I think the real Sir Maxwell would hold himself with more confidence in enemy territory. Roland says, right you are, friend. My master would not be shaken by something so trivial. I must do my best to honor his memory. And you shall, Roland says, Serenoa. You were his beloved disciple, after all. Roland says, I will become as strong as he was and use that power to reclaim my home. The kitty goes meow. As it always does. Such is the life of a kitty. Oh boy, this place is a shit show. Anna says, I scouted the area, but I didn't see anyone. Even so, we mustn't let our guard down. Anyway, I think... Oh, there's some there. I think we're set there. Serenoa says, night is falling and the rain has yet to stop. I doubt we would find much rest in these conditions. Let us spend the night at the encampment.
Can't you sleep, Serenoa? We have a long day ahead of us.
thank you, but I'm fine. Why are you still awake?
The rain. Will it ever end?
No storm lasts forever. The sun will greet us in the morning, I'm sure.
I can only hope.
Optimism is sorely needed in these troubled times. However, it would be prudent to plan for the worst.
No need to lecture my lord. He was just comforting his dear bride-to-be.
No, Gilai's right. If the rain continues, we shall have to find another way around.
Regardless of the path we take, our destination remains the same. Stifling swamps clogged with insects and worse. I suppose it is fitting, considering the state of our honor as of late.
I understand your misgivings. All the more reason for us to win Minister Sorslay's trust.
And what is his trust worth? He relishes in dangling accolades in front of those foolish enough to grasp for them.
I won't let that bastard toy with us.
Doubtless he feels the same about us.
The salt is gone.
How in the blazes did that happen?
Bandits. They've made off with everything in our cart.
All without stirring a soul.
I apologize. Mountain clans are generally not known for their skill at stealth.
What's done is done. They can't have gone far. Find them.
You're the bandits that waylaid us before.
I was just pondering whether you were brave or foolish to be using these roads. Seems I have my answer. Brought your lordly friends to help you take revenge, have ya?
I believe you stole our cargo. We'll be taking that back if you don't mind.
Your lords always have such big mouths. You traipse into our home and demand tribute? Your titles mean less than not here. It's you who should be begging for mercy.
Shut your damn mouths! We ain't listening to the demands of rabid beasts.
Beasts? You got some nerve when it's you who's growing fat with your ill-gotten salt. We aren't daft. If you had permission to sell this cargo of yours, then we wouldn't have had the good fortune to meet you in this forsaken wilderness.
Nothing to say to that, huh? Well, if you don't mind, we'll be taking the salt as payment for your lodgings.
And if you have any objections, then you're welcome to take them up with us.
Return our souls, and there will be mercy.
Not likely. Besides, weren't us in the wrong? You don't want your stuff swiped, you sleep with both eyes open. Everyone knows that.
No use talking to these pampered nobles. Best just stick 'em with a blade and be done with it.
Very well.
Your orders? You won't escape. Suffer. Now then.
My fist! I mustn't give up hope.
I see a path to victory. A brief rest.
Much appreciated. Time to take action. This is far
This
from
will
over.
not be taken for granted.
Time for some sorcery.
Ready to see a spell?
Too obvious.
Where's your next? Yes! I did it! Let's go! Stay with us.
At your command. I won't stand for it!
You gotta blame someone, blame yourselves, and leave us well out of it. I don't play around.
The heavens judge you. I must put an end to this bloodshed.
Hope you're ready.
I will end this. This'll hurt. Suffer.
Damn, that hurt.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Just as I planned. Refreshed? Time to take action. Let's do
I
this!
won't let you down!
An honor and a privilege to serve you.
Damn it! Perfect opportunity! Bullseye!
My turn.
That hit the mark. To lead, I must grow.
Ready or not, here I come! Ready, set, I did it! I'll show you what I can do! The fruits of my studies! Yeah! I won't hold you back! May this be enough!
At your command.
Out of my way!
My work bears fruit.
Thanks.
Those who oppose the heavens shall fall! The heavens bless me!
Time to work. This is good. Sound strike. Victory for life.
This ends here!
This ain't good. Did you see that?
Damn you! Perfect opportunity!
I shall try my level best. That seemed to work.
I must carry on. Curses!
This ends here.
Ready or not, here I come! Ready, set! Help me, please. The fruits of my studies! I did it!
Hey, you might have beaten us today, but the mountains have long memories. Mark my words.
We're only taking back what is ours. If you insist on bearing a grudge, then indulge yourself.
My turn now.
I'm here, thank you. Yes, very good.
Are you in need?
Oh, that stings. You will not strike me. I mustn't give up hope. Time to work.
Damn you! The heavens judge you!
This is far
I shall
from
use
over.
it well.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. There is always a way.
My turn.
It's over.
Curses!
Watch me work.
Now I
You
end it.
little...
My turn.
You won't be wide open! Let the show begin!
You won't
Ow!
fool me!
I did it!
Grandfather. Allow me.
At your command. Out of my way!
Behold true power. Stay down! Let's go! Stay strong!
I'll take it from here.
I shall try my level best.
What a mess!
Time to work. Now then.
Let the show begin!
Time to take action.
Are you in need? Here you fall!
Ugh! You craven bastards and your castle-forged weapons! I'll stick them in your back next time we meet!
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Preparation is key.
I'll take it from here. I'll hold fast
Your
here.
judgment is sound.
Let's go! Stay with us! Very well. Heaven,
I am
grant
ready.
us your blessing!
My turn. Allow me.
curses!
I'd heard the wolf forts had fallen on hard times, but it seems that just made them tougher. I don't feel like dying today. We'd best run.
We won't forget this. House Wolfort owes us a debt, and we'll come to collect before long.
Charming company.
How unfortunate that they've left us.
Now then, what were we talking about before we were interrupted?
I think we've had enough discussion for the night.
We've recovered the salt, and I'm sure they won't be so bold as to attack again so soon. Let us rest our injuries.
Tomorrow shall bring a new day. We must ever look forward to what it contains.
Do you have any objections to that, my lord?
None at all. Let us make camp.
I shall pray that more bandits do not greet us when the sun rises.
House Wolford fights back the bandits, escaping through the treacherous mountain pass with nary an injury but to their pride. Disguised as common merchants, they cross the border into Esfrost.
Should be just up ahead, but I can scarce keep track of my own head in these mists.
We may be walking into an ambush. Anna, scout ahead and...
It's too late for that.
Don't move. It won't go easy for you if you do.
Of course. You'll have no quarrel from us.
What? That hair? As I thought, Frederica! That means your companions must be the Wolforts. What in the world has brought you to this desolate place?
With no choice but to acquiesce to Sorslay's demands, House Wolford loads a merchant's cart with contraband salt and sets off across their own homeland in disguise. Through benighted forests and desolate mountains, they forge a path, staving off the assault of thievish bandits and finally reaching Esfrost. Upon crossing into new territory, they find themselves surrounded by soldiers clad in black. Expecting yet another skirmish, the Wolforts steel themselves for combat. However, the warriors lower their weapons. Through the mists, an unexpected figure appears, Svarog Esfrost, Lord of Twinsgate and keeper of his country's borders.
This is quite the development. My very uncle buying salt outside of the Consortium's purview.
The lion's share of the surprise is mine, I assure you. Who would be aiding me in this illicit endeavor but the noble Wolforts?
Circumstances have caused us to set aside pride for the sake of survival.
Of course, I understand. Oft we must travel the only road available to us.
And what road has brought you here, Uncle? I cannot imagine you have come with Gustadolf's blessing.
What road indeed? My own circumstances have caused me to look outside my humble station, to find the means I require. A reckoning is at hand, and I must needs be ready for it. To that end, I must ask. And pray do not waste my time with mistruths. Do you know who murdered my son?
No, I'm sorry.
I see. Gustadolf would have me believe that an agent of Glenbrook dealt the fatal blow.
That's impossible.
Is it? You speak as if you were there, Frederica.
She was, as was I. We were with Dragan during his final moments.
You were, and yet you do not know who killed him. I will ask once more, and once more only. Who murdered my son?
We were the only representatives from Glenbrook at the mines that day. The arrow that killed your son was loosed by an Esfrosti soldier.
We were attacked and fought back the assault, but they did not flee without a parting gift.
Your story is convenient, but that alone is no reason to discount it. Besides, it does offer an interesting perspective on the matter. Let us say you have the truth of the matter. That would mean Gustadolf has been lying through his teeth. That would come as a shock to many, I'm sure. Regardless, nightfall is come. Camp within our gates tonight.
Do you believe us?
What is there to believe? This meeting never occurred.
Now follow me.
So, that's how it went, eh? Glad you came back to us with your head on your shoulders. Given the lies he's been fed, it couldn't have been easy for Svarog to keep his composure.
Still, it will be no easy task to assuage his doubts. I fear it may not be long until he gives into his desire for revenge, justified or not.
Perhaps. But I very much had the sense that his opinion of Gustadolf was less than favorable. So long as we share the same enemy, there's a chance to build faith between us.
I had the same intuition. Would that we could lend weight to our claims.
There must be something that can sway him.
Perhaps a secret will suffice. We have one of great value to the right person.
Huh? What are you on about? No. You can't mean...
None would rather see the Archduke laid low more than I. If Svarog knew I still lived, we might find common cause. With the Prince of Glenbrook behind him, his opposition would be justified.
The enemy of our enemy, eh? Wish we had more than a feeling to go on.
Once this secret is revealed, there will be no turning back.
It is a gamble, yes. However, this may be our best and only option to gain support from within Esfrost.
There is much to consider. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter. Do we keep Roland's secret our secret? Or do we trade it for a potential ally?
Serenoa says, Lord Svardog's trust, or Roland's safety. I must be careful not to reveal anything when deliberating with the others. Perhaps I can gain some insight from the soldiers outside. Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Oh yeah, motherfucker! I'm such a dipshit. Are you heading out, my lord? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking make like a baby and head out of here. Fucking 2 arms out the front, slip the head through, and then just blast your booty out. Down to the tips of your toes. Svarg's guard says, Lord Svarg was concerned for Lady Frederica when the Archduke invaded Glenbrook. To see her unharmed has put both him and us, soldiers, at ease. Might I inquire as what brought Lady Frederica and her new house all the way to Twinsgate? I said I would ask you instead, why is Lord Svarg engaged in these nasty dealings? Or will I say that? I don't know. Let's just say that. My liberty. Oh. Svarg says, I wish I could tell you, sir, but most of us soldiers have no idea. Lord Svarg deals with all his cargo directly. He will not let us near it. Lord Svarg is very thorough about the keeping his secrets. In which case, says Serenoa, I'm in no position to tell you about them myself. I appreciate your honesty. I don't know why I'm a fake Italian right now, but that's life, I guess. Svarg's foot soldier says most of the soldiers stationed here at Twinsgate have worked with Lord Svarg for years. As such, we trust his judgment. No harm will befall you as long as you had his permission to be here no matter the reason. That's not what happened on my other playthrough. That motherfucker got killed. He got murdered extra good, if you know what I mean. Baby! Baby's got ass. Ass, 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 ass. The foot soldier says, Lord Svarg told us not to renounce your visit to the Archduke. Such a need means he doesn't want the others finding out what's happening here. It's suspicious to say the least. It's suspicious, now wash up the dishes. Svarg's foot soldier says, that masked man with you bears a striking resemblance to the famed Sir Maxwell. Though he may be a rival to the duchy, I respect him deeply as a fellow warrior. But he gives off a much younger air than I thought he would. I would say Sir Maxwell hides all he can from his enemies, his age included. As a warrior, he would be loath to let others use anything against him. I see, so that mask hides not only his expression, but his age as well. Not to mention it would be hard for enemies to judge what sort of attack will be coming next. The Dawn Spear is a genius, taking measures to ensure his victory even before the battle has begun. I had always admired Sir Maxwell, but you've given me newfound respect for him, and for that, I want to spank you in the asshole with my penis. Oh, he's gay. He loves that shit. Fucking gay as fuck. He loves that dick. He loves it quick. He wants that dick. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like we do when I'm doing some mammals. Oh, yes. Oh, you nasty girl. Beneath a frigid sky. Alright. We want to say fuck Roland. Fuck Roland, Roland, Roland. Oh yeah. We gotta talk to the pink-headed one.
Serenoa.
Serenoa! I think it would be possible to convince my uncle without revealing Prince Roland's identity. Fuck you, lady. Is there a reason his identity must be revealed? 'Cause I fucking said so. And I am the husband. Frederica says, Esfrost is my homeland. I know its character well. It's land that those that show any weakness are quickly delegated to pawns. If we are to reveal our secret to them, they will take advantage of us. I'm sorry, but my heart wavers. Frederica then asks, what opinion do you have of my uncle? I say he's a man bold enough to vie for power against Gustadolf. I do not believe he is in the habit of casually revealing secrets. Frederica says, yes, you can rely on my uncle to be discreet. He is also not one to spout lies. I know without a doubt that he holds great animosity toward the Archduke. If we could show that our objectives are aligned, he may very well choose to fight alongside us. Serenoa says, beach! Frederica is thinking about some shit, apparently. Huguette says, I don't want to do it. I say, fuck you, Huguette. She says, do you truly think it worth the risk to reveal that Prince Roland lives? I say, we gotta keep Roland. Huguette says, I understand what Lord Svarog's trust is worth, but putting Prince Roland's life in danger is no mere risk, Lord Serenoa. Might I speak with you fully to clarify my own thoughts on the matter? How do you see Lord Svarog? It's 2 questions, bitch. Let's see. I say he's a man who also wishes to overthrow Gustadolf, and with those common enemies make potential allies. Huguette says perhaps, but this potential ally has been driven out of Twinsgate. Driven out to Twinsgate by his own nephew, and he will not hesitate to remind us of the fact. Even so, his involvement in the illegal salt trade is proof enough that his ambition is not diminished. Should revealing Prince Roland's identity persuade him to join us, we may well gain an ally in our fight against the Archduke. I thank you. This talk has brought me clarity, at least. Huguette was moved by my fucking words. Her butthole is filled with filthy turds. Oh yeah. Alright, let's talk to this fucking guy. Eridor says, I know Svarog's not in Gustadolf's corner, but he's as frosty all the same. I can't see him as anything else. You really think we can trust him? I say, fuck Roland. Eridor says, trust me, lad, why you think we should go revealing that about the dear Prince Roland leaves? I say, fuck Roland again. Fuck that motherfucker. Eridor says, yes, fuck that guy. It's risky, but it's genius. My head aches. I wish there were a clear answer. I reckon a lord needs a keen eye for a man's character, so how do you see Svarog, lad? I say Frederica thinks he's trustworthy, and fuck Roland. Eridor says, let's keep Roland. A little bit old-fashioned, like yours truly, but don't you think he'd have it in to betray us like the Archduke? He's still a prominent Ace of Frosty, though. I wouldn't drop my guard around him. Against all the odds, I think I might finally see a way out of these. Okie dokie, let's fucking do this shit. Reveal this motherfucker's identity as the motherfucker that he is. Lest you die.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we reveal that it is Roland behind a mask? Or do we keep his identity a secret? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Let's keep Roland. Oh, to the yes. Hail to the yes. Goodbye, Roland. We will reveal Roland.
Going forward is decided. The only way to win Svarog's trust is to reveal Roland's identity and begin negotiations. It is decided. Svarog shall know the truth of Roland's identity. Benedict, I would ask that you arrange an audience as quickly as possible.
Of course, my lord.
Prince Roland of Glenbrook lives. It is a powerful secret that could sway the decisions of the other nations. Knowing this, House Wolfort asks for an audience with Svarog in hopes of divulging that very information and gaining his trust.
You must have something of import to tell me. Whatever it is, know that my guard stays.
There is something we wish to show you, Lord Svarog, in hopes of earning your trust.
Prince Roland? They said you perished.
Indeed they did. And the rumors will stay that way as long as Gustadolf draws breath.
Surely you understand the meaning of this revelation.
Indeed I do. Give me time to think it over.
Constable, a bird has arrived from our spy at Twinsgate.
I've discovered a secret ledger in Svarog's quarters. An unscheduled merchant company has arrived. Cargo uncertain. I shall continue my investigation. It may be an illicit shipment of salt. If we can get our hands on both the salt and the ledger, we can expose their crimes.
But we cannot be sure of that just yet, sir. Perhaps we should wait for the next report.
No. If we simply sit still, we may lose our only chance of getting that evidence.
But Lord Svarog is a powerful man. Even our own formidable forces cannot afford to make a mistake.
And it is precisely because he is so powerful that we cannot let these misdeeds go unpunished. I shall assume responsibility for whatever happens. Now, we make for Twinsgate.
Yes, sir.
Leave us.
Yes, sir.
My apologies for summoning you at this hour. I see now the resolve of House Wolfort. I think it best we both speak frankly.
We have decided to stand against Gustadolf, just as you have.
The only reason I purchase illicit salt is to amass the power I need to oppose the Archduke. Gustadolf pursues his ideals, and his alone. He even curtailed the might of my house, as if we were not family.
I see. That explains Lord Dragan's efforts at the mines.
I remember Lord Dragan's words. The future is in the hands of the ardent youth.
He was off to say that. He was always asking how long I intended to leave Gustave to his own devices. But just who would kill my boy? And why?
As we said, we unfortunately do not know who did it. But neither Glenbrook nor Wolford stood to gain anything from his death.
Even if there were something to be gained, we would not have acted without preparing for retaliation. But, as you can see from the current state of Glenbrook,
the capital was easily taken while merrymaking over the mines. A fair point.
But there is someone who could use your son's death for his own purposes. To put the crown within his reach.
Gustave.
You there! Explain yourself! We found this man eavesdropping on your conversation.
You're the guard from earlier.
A spy!
He knows who I am. We shall give chase. Huette, alert the others. There he is!
You won't get away!
dead. I wonder who he was working for.
My apologies. This was the only way to stop him for sure.
You needn't apologize, Huette.
Benedict and the others are investigating the spy. I should see if they've managed to uncover anything. Huguette says, if that spy were still alive, we might have been able to get valuable information out of him. But he was struck down by my own hand. I said our lives would have been forfeit had anyone learned of our illicit dealings and Roland's identity. Don't doubt your decision. Thank you, Lord Savanoa. No doubt that spy was investigating something here at Twinsgate. I believe your actions served Lord Svarog well. I suppose so. I only hope it is enough to win his trust. Hannah says the spy may have been sent by Esfrost's own constabulatory. I hate that word. Constabulary. Shlalolala. Benedict says, it is concerning to think of how much information that spy had. With him gone, though, there's a chance his master will show to find out why their correspondence has stopped. We must prepare for battle, my lord. Frederica says, being caught trading illicit salt is one thing, but if Prince Roland's identity was discovered, everything we have done for would have been for naught. Eridor says Lord Svarog's soldiers are on the search for any other spies that might be lurking around. Lurking around in this town with his nasty penis. Oh yeah. Where's my free shit? Where's my free shit? Give me a break of all that free shit. Well, Arson. I remember this because there's a battle fought here, and I had that one guy build me a bunch of fucking ladies. Roland says, we managed to keep the truth of my identity from spreading, but at the cost of a man's life. I know Huguette did what needed to be done, yet I cannot help but feel vexed about the situation. This is all my fault. Everything's always all my fault. I'm Roland, and I'm a fucking emo whiny bitch. Jesus. Gila says, it was truly unfortunate. Timing to be overheard when revealing the prince's identity. I wonder if that spy was here to investigate the illicit soul trade. Your fucking mama's tits are illicit. It was my job to prevent suspicious people from entering Twins Gate. What a failure I am. Hilarioso. Mr. Doggy. Hey, it's gonna be okay. No, come over here. Don't keep your head by the door. If Mr. Daddy walks through there, you're gonna get donked. Come on. Come here, buddy. Come here. Scott, be careful, because the puppy is hanging out by the door because he misses you. Sarah Noah says, it looks like our secret is safe for now, but we must be even more prudent going forward. I don't want your head to get donked, my cute little baby boy. My little baby boy. It's okay. He'll be right back. Cosmo, come here. I don't want your head to get donked. I don't know that he heard me. Oh, careful. Oh, no, that's Kuma.
Lord Sarah Noah, what are you doing here?
Sir Secris.
Constable, one of ours has been found dead.
How unfortunate. I shall be taking you lot in for questioning.
Throw down your weapons. You there, remove your mask.
I am sorry, but we cannot comply.
You leave me no choice but to have you all arrested.
These people are my guests. I will not tolerate such disrespect, even from you, Secris.
I received a report of suspicious movement in the area. It seems the report was correct. I will have to investigate Twins Gate inside and out.
I know not who raised the issue, but that makes it no less dire. I shall head the investigation myself.
I simply cannot allow it. This responsibility was given to me by the Archduke himself.
You dog! Did the Archduke also deem me unworthy of your trust?
Constable, do not falter, men. We shall enter Twins Gate by force if we must.
I take orders from no one! Now stand down!
Advance, men. We are within our rights to know the truth.
That would spell the end of House Wolfort. They leave us no choice but to fight.
Stand with Lord Svarog. Let no man through.
My time is now.
So it falls to me.
Your orders?
I refuse this path. You are. Now then. I shan't miss.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Stay composed.
Appreciated.
For the future of House Wolford.
Now I end this. Strike while the iron's hot. We can do
This
this.
will not be taken for granted.
Back at you.
Here I come. Ready to see it spell? I'll do my best. Take that! Behold true power. I must put an end to this bloodshed.
I'll handle this.
I won't hold you back. Stay with us.
At your command.
I won't stand for it.
So it falls to me.
Brace yourselves!
This'll hurt. This'll hurt. Prepare yourself. This ends here.
To lead, I must grow.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. We must stay vigilant.
Perish,
I'll make it back!
whatever it takes. This is far
Watch
from
me
over.
work. Ha! I have you now.
Forward march!
Ready or not, here I come! Ready?
Taste my shield!
I've still got lots to learn!
I'll handle this.
Time for some sorcery. Wind! I won't hold you back. Stay with us.
I stand ready.
I won't stand for it! Give me strength. I never thought I would meet House Wolfert in battle.
Those who oppose the heavens shall fall!
I'm with you!
Your orders?
You won't escape.
My duty shall be done. Got your red-handed.
Prepare yourself.
Farewell.
I see a path to victory.
Time to take action.
Now I end this. I did not think you would be party to Svarag's schemes.
I doubt you would believe me even if I said this was a mere misunderstanding.
If you wish to explain yourself, lay down your arms. Doing anything otherwise makes you an accomplice.
I can't lose!
My duty shall be done. That did the trick.
Stay strong! I've done it! I hope you're watching, Grandfather. The fruits of my studies! I did it!
No court!
I messed up!
At your command. Painful, wasn't it?
Very well.
I will end this.
Got me.
Sound strike. I feel stronger already.
Time to take action. This is far
This
from
will
over.
not be taken for
I will
granted.
follow you faithfully till the end.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. There is always a way.
You're open. Got me. Victory is within reach. Prepare yourself. My fists. There is life in these old bones.
How
yet.
embarrassing.
I can't lose!
Time to work. Victory is within reach. This is me next.
Damn it! We withdraw. For now.
Behold true power.
Heavens,
Your
grant
judgment
us
is
your
sound.
blessing. The heavens bless me. Let's go. May this be enough. Thank goodness. I'll show you what I can do. It's over.
Are you in need?
dare you fall!
Too slow!
Cycris, some unfortunate news has just come to my attention. It appears the soldier over there was illegally selling our fortress's resources. He might be the man you were looking for. Take him with you for questioning.
What do you expect me to glean from a corpse?
More than you think. Dragan has taught me plenty. This transgression was born of my negligence. Give the Archduke my sincerest apologies. Understood, Cycris?
Yes, sir.
Let us ensure that such misdeeds do not happen again.
Thank you for your help earlier.
Think nothing of it. We walk the same path now. And together, we shall bring down Gustadolf.
It seems we've managed to dispel any doubts you had in us.
I do not know what happened in the mines that day. But your words and Gustadolf's do not align. And I cannot bring myself to believe that Gustadolf did not have a hand in Dragan's death. He has always been willing to do whatever necessary to see his ambitions through.
Indeed.
We've investigated the spy's quarters. It appears he was working for Cycris.
And his forces are directly under the Archduke's command, meaning the man behind the curtain is without a doubt Gustadolf.
This may be yet another ploy to destroy me, just like my son's murder.
Lord Dragan was vital in our plans for peace.
Yet he did not bother to hide his ambition before Gustadolf. Perhaps he inherited that senseless pride from me, the child of a concubine. What a fool I am, bringing death upon my own son.
Uncle.
But no matter how I despair, my son will not return. So I must fulfill his wishes in his stead.
Agreed. I must defeat Gustadolf for my family.
I shall fight by your side. Take this as repayment for the cargo.
This is far too much, Lord Svarog.
The remainder is for your army. Use it when the time comes.
We cannot thank you enough.
These tough times are not over yet. We could not win against Gustadolf if we fought him now.
Indeed. But if we can learn about what he's plotting, we may stand a chance.
I will continue to be vigilant. May our houses grow ever stronger until then.
Serenoa delivers the salt to Svarog, a powerful minister of Esfrost who secretly wishes for Gustadolf's defeat. After learning of Roland's identity, Svarog swears to fight beside House Wolffort to bring down their common enemy. Gustadolf's power grows greater by the day, but House Wolffort is not idle in the meantime. They look to strengthen their own forces, slowly but surely. After seeing the illicit salt to Esfrost, Serenoa makes haste to Hyzant. The Holy One has invited both them and Sorsley End to the palace.
Lord Serenoa Wolffort, we are pleased to have you in the capital.
Well met. Are you attendant to the Holy One?
I do have that honor, yes. I am afraid preparations for your audience are still underway. Pray wait a while longer.
Very well. There is no rush.
Your patience is appreciated. We shall find you once we are ready.
We should take this chance to see the city. We still do not know why we were summoned. Rumors, fickle as they may be, may help us steel ourselves for what is ahead.
Somehow, I doubt that the commoners are privy to the thoughts of the goddess.
Still, it would do us well to acquaint ourselves with her subjects. For the sake of our budding relationship with Hyzant, if nothing else.
I agree. Then shall we split up to cover the most ground?
I have a mind to visit the source.
As you wish. Once we have finished, let us return here to share what we have learned.
This country is quite pleasant, isn't it? Not a dour face in sight. Quite the opposite, in fact. To see their smiles, you would think that inequity, envy, and jealousy were things of fairy tales.
A well-governed populace is a happy populace. Or so they say.
Just an example we could learn from, methinks.
If I may speak plainly, I find it somewhat unsettling.
Unsettling? How so?
Smiles do not always show joy. Is it truly possible to sate the wishes of every woman and man?
Are you implying something nefarious is behind all this?
Not necessarily. However, I was taught that for every laugh, somewhere a tear is shed. This country was not built without its share of sacrifice. Of that, I am certain.
I understand your hesitation, Anna, but I think it is unfounded. A country who cares for its citizens is cared for in turn. It needn't be any more complex than that.
So, did you discover aught of value?
We did. The rumor on everyone's lips is that Minister Sorsley has brought House Wolffort to heel.
News travels faster than I would expect. That may very well be the reason for our audience.
If so, then the time may soon be upon us to decide if we are loyal to Hyzant or otherwise.
I will wander the city a little longer. I shall return soon.
It's as we feared, milady. None but Hyzantians can enter the source.
I see. I would have liked to see where my mother was raised, and where she spent her final days.
Her final days? She died here?
Many years ago. I know little else of the circumstances of her passing.
I thought she escaped this thrice-forsaken place.
She did. She fled during the chaos of a Rosellan uprising in the midst of the Salt Iron War. It was then that she met my father, the former Archduke. And from their union, I was born, a daughter of Esfrost.
Then how'd she... No. Was she captured?
In a way, yes. Esfrost was forced to surrender her, or take responsibility for the war's outbreak. And then, well...
What a damned farce.
I was lonely and heartbroken, but the pendant she left me shone the way through my darkest days.
Can't tell you how sorry I am.
And dark days there were. Esfrost was her home, but there were those who would not let her forget her ancestry. That she was able to ignore her detractors speaks to the strength of her character. That she excelled in her studies does even more so.
You flatter me, Gila.
I would never presume to do such a thing.
My lord, I kept your better half safe for you.
Thank you, Eridor. Did you learn aught of interest?
We did. It seems all members of the Saintly Seven have gathered at the palace.
All of them? Could that have something to do with us?
Perhaps, though it certainly bodes ill. In any case, it is clear that we are expected to honor the Hierophant's request for an audience.
Demand may be a better word to use.
Then perhaps we should return before the attendant comes to seek us out.
House Wolford has not a single heroic deed to their name, yet the Hierophant grants them audience? As if they are worthy to stand by my side before the Holy One. What is the meaning of this?
Perhaps there is no need to take offense. Perhaps you are being honored. You did bring a formidable ally into the flock, after all.
That is a curious interpretation.
The others in the Order are breathless with jealousy at your achievements. They have spoke of naught else since the news arrived.
'Twas no great feat. The Wolforts were lost, sniveling, begging for a hand to guide them.
The others needn't know that, however. Soon you will have the ear of the goddess. You will be the envy of Hysant.
It is well past time for that decrepit Edor to relinquish his position.
The future belongs to House End.
At last. I shall see that you have a place in it, Tenebris.
What a gullible fool.
I, Sorsley End, have brought Serenoa Wolfort to answer the summons of the Holy One.
Very good. Then let us begin forthwith. In the name of the Holy One and the Goddess, I shall begin her inquiry into the misappropriation of our nation's salt.
Huh? An inquiry?
Serenoa Wolfort shall be questioned first. Sorsley End stands accused of forsaking the goddess's blessing, of abusing his station to indulge his own insatiable appetites. You, Serenoa Wolfort, stand accused of aiding his plot, of sullying your own hands by transporting his ill-begotten wares.
I stand accused? On what grounds, Edor?
Minister Sorsley, I would advise you to temper your words in the presence of the Holy One.
You would dare chastise me? For generations, the goddess has entrusted House End with her salt, the lifeblood of our nation. I have treated my duty only with the utmost respect. Just hearing these outrageous charges makes my stomach churn.
Really? Then I shudder to imagine your condition whilst you pen these ledgers, delivered to us by one of the soldiers from the source.
Huh?
I thought the numbers were quite odd, and when I compared them to the ledger at headquarters, I quickly understood why. Forgive me, Minister Sorsley. Staying silent would have meant my death.
Your death? How swiftly your underlings betray you under the slightest pressure.
Now, if you are very well finished, let us continue. Lord Serenoa, did you aid Sorsley in these crimes? Answer with the understanding that falsehoods will be treated as affronts to the goddess's mercy and punished accordingly.
I understand. It is true. We helped Sorsley peddle his salt.
Serenoa, you cur!
On behalf of all Hysant, I thank you for helping us excise this rot from our nation.
Be that as it may, the fact remains you bear some responsibility in allowing that rot to fester. Such misdeeds must be answered for.
You should have come to us immediately upon finding out his true nature. You had ample opportunity.
I admit the fault is ours, but it was not a judgment made lightly.
We had to act to protect our home and our people. It was the only way to prevent the loss of both.
Your plight has not fallen on deaf ears. However, a crime committed under duress is still a crime.
For that, I have no words. Only hope. Hope that you will find mercy for us. For my people, I beg of you, allow our house to enter the protection of the Holy One.
You love your subjects deeply, that is plain to see. Very well. I shall state your case to the Holy One on your behalf. Serenoa Wolfort, heed well the words of the Holy One. Your house safeguards the very heart of Nozelia, and the Wolfort name is known near and far for its fierceness in upholding its duty. The Holy One believes it would be a great loss if your home were to fall victim to Esfrost's ambition. The Saintly Seven has just recently bid farewell to one of its members. His position would be yours if you would take it.
My lord, this...
However, there is the matter of the Roselle that dwell within your borders. The Holy One would see them returned to the flock where they belong. Their home is in the Source, our Holy Land. They are descendants of criminals and worse. Their lot is to offer themselves to the goddess, so that the sins of their forebears may be cleansed. The Holy One would see all Roselle serve her in penitence, such is her will.
You would have us betray the Roselle under our protection?
Such mortal judgments are not her concern. The goddess has spoken.